Will you hold my hand forever? In the quiet moments between breaths, when the world seems to pause and allow our hearts to meet in perfect harmony, I find myself wondering if you'll stand by me through all that life brings. The days may stretch long and seem never-ending, but in your hand, I find my peace. It's not the grand moments that make life so special, but the tender and fleeting ones that are shared between two souls. I want to feel the warmth of your palm in mine as we navigate every step. Whether the road is smooth or strewn with obstacles, I want to believe that our love is steadfast, that through all the challenges life throws our way, we'll never let go. Through every storm, every rain, and every moment of sunshine, I wish to walk beside you, tethered by something stronger than just the touch of skin on skin. In your hand I find everything I need, and I wonder if you will always hold mine. Will you hold my hand forever, even when time starts to fray and our faces grow old? There's a beauty in the thought of aging together, of growing gray and weathered, but still finding in each other the same connection we shared when our hearts first met. We will not be the same as we were at the beginning, but perhaps we will be even more beautiful. Our love will deepen and mature like the finest wine. With each wrinkle, each line, each mark of time, I hope that you'll still reach for my hand as naturally as you do now. Will you look at me, even when the years have added layers to who we are, and still see the person you once fell in love with? Will you hold on to me, even when the world tells us we are too old to feel the way we do, and that time should have diminished our love? I long to grow old with you, not as strangers who happen to be together, but as two hearts intertwined forever. Will you hold my hand forever, through all the seasons of life? In the spring, when the world seems fresh and full of possibilities, we'll hold each other's hands and explore the world together. In the summer, when the days are long and the sun paints everything in gold, we'll walk through life side by side, enjoying the warmth and abundance of love. But I also want you to be there in the autumn, when the leaves fall and the days grow shorter, and the chill in the air signals the transition of time. Will you hold my hand as we face the inevitable changes that come with age, loss, and growth? And when the winter comes with its cold winds and quiet nights, will you still find comfort in my hand as I find in yours? Life moves in cycles, and through every turn of the seasons, I want to know that no matter what comes next, you'll still be there, holding my hand through it all. Will you hold my hand forever, even when the darkness comes? There are moments in life when the skies will be filled with clouds, when the light seems distant and the shadows seem to stretch endlessly. I want to believe that, even in those times, when hope feels like a distant memory, we can still find a way to hold on to each other. When the world seems to crumble, when we face trials too heavy to carry alone, will you be the strength that pulls me through? I want to believe that your hand will be there for me in the darkest of hours, offering comfort, a reminder that even in the deepest shadows, we are never truly alone. In moments of sorrow, in the depths of pain, I will find solace in the touch of your hand. Will you hold on to me then, not because it's easy, but because we are two souls bound by something more powerful than fear or doubt? Let us be each other's light in the dark, never letting go. Will you hold my hand forever when the silence speaks louder than words? There will be times when our hearts are too full to express everything we feel. In these moments, we won't need words to communicate the depth of our love. Our hands will say it all. The quiet moments will be just as precious as the loud ones, the laughter and joy that fills the air. In the stillness of the night, when the world sleeps and everything is hushed, will you hold my hand as a reminder that even when words fail, our connection remains unbroken? We will share the beauty of silence together, knowing that sometimes the deepest conversations happen not in spoken language, but in the simple act of being together. In those moments when no sound is needed, I want to know that you are still there, that our hands are still intertwined, and that our love is felt even in the quiet. Let us share the silence and the space between, holding on to each other as the world moves on. Will you hold my hand forever when I am lost? There will be times when I feel unsure, when the path ahead is unclear, and I'll wonder if I'm going in the right direction. Will you be my compass, my guide, holding my hand to steady me as I find my way? Life is filled with moments of confusion and doubt, where I may falter and lose sight of what I'm supposed to do. In those moments, I hope that I'll reach out and find your hand waiting for me, not to lead me, but to walk beside me. I don't need answers in every moment, but I need your presence to remind me that I am not alone in my journey. Will you hold my hand when I'm unsure and when I don't know what the future holds? I want to believe that no matter where life takes us, I will never truly be lost as long as your hand is in mine. Will you hold my hand forever, even when the world tries to tear us apart? There are forces in life that seek to divide, to create distance between people who love each other. The pressures of society, of circumstance, and even time itself can sometimes make it feel as though the connection we share is fragile, ready to break. But I want to believe that what we have is stronger than anything the world can throw our way. No matter what comes, no matter how hard the storms blow, I believe that we can hold on to each other. Will you stand with me, hand in hand, against the forces that try to pull us away from each other? Together we are stronger than any challenge, and no amount of separation, no distance, no difficulty will ever be enough to erase what we've built. In the face of adversity, we will stand firm, holding on to one another, knowing that nothing can break the bond we share. Will you hold my hand forever when the future is uncertain? It's easy to hold hands when everything is clear, when the path ahead is well lit and easy to follow. But what about when the future is uncertain? When we don't know what the next day, month, or year will bring? Will you still hold my hand even when the road ahead is foggy and unclear? In those moments of uncertainty, I want to know that your hand will be a constant, a reassuring presence, grounding me when everything else feels like it's slipping away. Will you be my anchor when the world feels like it's in chaos? I know that life is unpredictable, but I want to walk through it with you by my side, hand in hand, no matter how uncertain the future may seem. Together, we can face whatever comes, knowing that as long as we hold on to each other, we can weather any storm. Will you hold my hand forever, even when we're apart? There will be times when distance separates us, whether physically or emotionally. In those moments, I want to believe that we are still connected, that even when we can't be together in person, our love will keep us bound to each other. I want to hold on to the memory of your hand in mine, to feel the warmth of it, even when we are far apart. Will you hold my heart in your hand, even when we cannot physically touch? I believe that love is not bound by proximity, and that even in separation, we can remain intertwined in spirit. So even when we are miles apart, I will hold you in my heart, just as I will always hold your hand, no matter the distance. The space between us will not diminish the bond we share. We will always be connected, even from afar. Will you hold my hand forever, through the good and the bad, the highs and the lows? Through every laugh, every tear, every joy, and every sorrow, I want to know that you will still be by my side, holding my hand with the same love and devotion as when we first met. I want to believe that no matter where life takes us, we'll always come back to each other, hand in hand, heart in heart. Will you hold my hand forever? Not just in the moments that are easy, but in the ones that are challenging and painful. Love is not just about sharing the good times, it's about sticking together through the hard times too. I want to face life's ups and downs with you, knowing that as long as we hold on to each other, we can make it through anything. Will you hold my hand through it all, forever?